Hey there guys, what's up? Today we're going to talk about yet another light. This is another one that was sent out to me to look at and review and do all that kind of stuff. But I've never done a light from these people, so let's get into it. Alright, so without further ado, show you all my information there. We got, don't mind the man behind the curtain, we got a light from Thrunite. A light from Thrunite, yes. This is the Thrunite, does it have a model on here? TW10 weapon light, okay? Little word about Thrunite. Before we really jump into this is unboxing. Keep that in mind, this is unboxing. This is not the full review. That will come later when I actually have time with this. And this was sent to me, okay, to look at. Technically, I paid for it. They said they're gonna pay me back for it. So, as of this moment, I have not been paid back for it. So, technically, I bought it. But anyway, Thrunite, I've used their, their battery charger and their batteries. I think they're 18650 batteries for a multitude of different other flashlights. So, I've had good experience with those. I meant a long time ago to get one of their lights. I can't even remember which light it was. I really don't remember which light it was, but it is their batteries that I liked. So I've used that for a while. Back in the day, I remember whenever Thrunite, am I saying Thrunite? Thrunite, I remember when they came out, or they started to get, I don't know exactly if it's when they came out, but when they started to get a little bit more prominent, right? There were some relatively bigger names on YouTube's that were talking about these things and giving them thumbs up and all this kind of stuff, and that's when I went ahead and got their battery, because I was like, well, I got a flashlight that could use this battery, and I use rechargeables, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I'm glad I did, but I never got the light. So this is my first light from them, and this is a pistol light, I do believe. Like I said, I did pay for it, but they are supposed to pay me back. I don't know if they actually will or not, but yeah, whatever. You can get it on Amazon. So, indicative of a lot of these style flashlights from this particular countries and things. The box is pretty cool. Packaging all looks pretty much the same. You have your instruction manual. You have a USB Type-C, I do believe is what that is. I get these mixed up. But that's a charger, I guess. Bag full of O-rings, and it looks like the little, whatever the piece is called for 1913 rail, right? So you have a 1913 Glock, and then they have some different other ones. Little snack pack. Not really, don't eat that. You gotta be careful what you say. And here's the light itself. So this is supposed to be a pistol light. It looks a little interesting. I've got to admit, this looks a little bit interesting. Let's test it out on a gun. All right, make sure everything's copacetic. Now, like I said, I've just opened this thing, right? I opened the box earlier because I wasn't sure exactly what it was, because it came UPS, and that's not what I thought it was coming as. But we're gonna try to stick this on here, kind of see how it works a little bit, and I have no information really to go off of this to see at all, really, what I'm doing. I don't know. All right, so let's get this on here. Just like a lot of other lights, you gotta loosen it up a lot, which I'm not doing properly, obviously. There we go. And then you can open it up. Probably need to take a little thing out of the battery to get it to work right. But without tightening it down, that's kind of what you're looking at. So it's relatively thin. I think if I tighten down that locking piece right there, it won't stick out so much. But relatively thin, about the same width as the firearm. Sticks out, you see that? He sticks out past the muzzle, which could be a good thing, because that can help keep debris, carbon, whatever, from hitting that lens, right? If it's out past it, I think that can be a good thing. Also, it's going to catch a lot of blast. That head is going to catch a lot of blast from the muzzle, so that'll be an interesting thing for reliability. But there you go. That's kind of what it looks like. Let's take it off. Let's see if it works. All right, I think we probably has a blue light on it. What's that mean? Probably means we need a charger or something. Or there we go. Yeah, it was locked out. So you can lock it out, obviously, by unscrewing the end of it. So there you go. I don't know. I'm going to read the instructions here a little bit and see what kind of lumens and stuff it has. I'll post all that, and I'll figure out all the different, what you want to call, features and stuff of this. Sorry. I'm thinking through my head what I'm gonna do. But yeah, unboxing. So that's what we got. That's what it is. I do not believe it has a battery. What? That's a stupid thing. I do not believe it has a battery that comes out. I believe it's all internal. I could be wrong on that, but I do believe it's all internal, which is why you got to charge it. That's kind of being a thing, or a theme, as you were. I'm completely wrong. So this does have a battery. This has an 11, or what is this, an 18350. I think this is the standard, what, 123A size battery. Yeah, 3.7 volts. So it does come with a little battery. And like I said before, I do like their batteries. Their batteries have always been good for me. So hopefully this is not going to be any different at all. But there we go. So that's a quick first look at this guy. There's not a whole lot of information I have on it right now. Let's just give the basic specs. I'll take a picture of it. Put it in there, but I'll read them off real quick if I can find the English version of this somewhere. 900 lumens, okay. 900 lumens, drops down to 427. Wow, it has 900 lumens for 195 seconds. That's an interesting way to put that. Okay, but 195 seconds plus 130 minutes. I'm guessing that means it diminishes down to 427. We're going to figure that out. 130 minutes, so a little over 2 hours. That's fine. Is it waterproof? I like to know if these lights are waterproof. I'm not seeing it on there. That's German. Wow. Okay. Impact resistant 1.5 meters. Waterproof IPX8. So I think we can do some water testing with this a little bit. That would make some sense. So you got different indicators. Like I said, this had blue when I pushed the button. It had blue back here on the back, and that was saying it has 21 to 100% battery. So we're going to go ahead and charge it up all the way to make sure, 100% for sure. But you'll have a little light indicator on the back here that flashes red, or is red, or flashes red, and that tells you, you know, what level your battery's at. And that was a pretty dim, like if I cover up the light, which is kind of hot, you can maybe kind of see the blue light back in here. Probably not very much. It's pretty dim, which is nice because you don't want an indicator light on your flashlight to be super bright. Now it's not on right now, which is nice because, again, if you're actually using this light in any situation where you're trying to control the light, if you have your light turned off and you have an indicator light blinking red, well, you just kind of gave away any tactical advantage you may have had previous to that. So anyway, we're going to check out this guy. We're going to run it through the paces, and then we're going to compare it. I've got a handful of these style flashlights right now, ranging from, well, I got at least 4 different companies, okay, so not terribly too many. But I've got some different companies' flashlights, all in this relative style, right? Pistol weapon lights, we'll just call them that. And we're going to compare them all kind of together, put them together, kind of see pros and cons, all that kind of stuff. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to check it out and kind of see, you know, if this is worth your bang for your buck or not. So we're going to check it out. Anyways, if you have any questions about this before I get into the actual review, which should be coming here in a couple weeks, let me know. Let me know. And I will try to answer those questions or test those things and see if it's compatible with XYZ or whatever it is. So that's pretty much it. Y'all be good to be safe, and hopefully we will catch y'all in the next video. Alright, and this is like editor's note, not really, but for any people that actually watch these videos to past the end and kind of see what little nitpicks, or little tidbits I leave at the end, I really do appreciate you all watching these things, and I appreciate you hanging with me. I am way out of my element right now as far as I am not close to a range like I used to be. I'm still not. I have found one that works that I can go shoot at, and it's not terribly bad, but I can't shoot my videos at it very well at all. I could do a bunch of B-roll stuff. This just hasn't happened yet. That's a whole different style of video stuff that I'm not used to doing, so I'm trying to figure that out. I found another place, or I've heard of another place that I would be able to do that kind of shoot and talk and just make my videos a lot more candidly. I just haven't been able to go out there and do that. Hopefully before too long I will be able to go out there and try that out. But thank y'all for hanging with me. If my videos seem to be a little wonky, that's why. I'm kind of out of my element. I'm kind of feeling my way in the dark here, as it were. Hopefully these lights help me deal with that issue. That was super corny. Alright, I'm done now. Thank y'all, really do. And we're gonna try to kick this stuff up. All right, y'all take care.